for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the Los Angeles Clippers and the Sacramento Kings. So with Paul on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Pippen. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the five down low.
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Kings head coach gave me a few minutes, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And the Clippers have possession. Sacramento making their last shot. Pippen against Curry. Back to Leonard. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Nice teamwork. The right guy ends up with the ball in his hands, and Kawhi finishes that possession.
On the wing, Bryant shoots over Pippen, and it's Bryant missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Clearly a foul.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this one.
Back in line for the Clippers. Wembanyama, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
A generational talent for Wembanyama. The sky is the limit and the reality.
And he can't hit the second. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 3-point game. Curry passes to O'Neal. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Abdul-Jabbar. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
For 3, Kobe. The Clippers grab the miss. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Wembanyama passes to LeBron. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Instead of playing through LeBron, that time they set him up.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Trailing here by 8. Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
Dance Camp time! Get ready, everyone! You see yourself up on the big screen? Time to show us your best moves! Let's go!
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. James against Curry. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Here now the Clippers. Big stretch here going 10-2. Curry passes to Kobe. Chamberlain kicks to Antetokounmpo. Outside Curry. And the 3 ball is good.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
LeBron against Antetokounmpo. There's the triple. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Bryant can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 8. Leonard the pass to James. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Kobe after Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scored. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
.34 seconds left here in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo passes to O'Neal. Now the Clippers moving it up. And the dunk by LeBron.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Curry against James. Now Curry. O'Neal a screen on LeBron. Again, the miss by the King. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action in just a minute. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers guys.
On the attack right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
The Kings trail by 12. So with Jordan on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Pippen. And it's LeBron. And at the 3, the small forward. Here's Pippen. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. From deep, James. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And it's Sacramento's ball. Bryant on the wing. Kings moving the ball around. Giannis outside. And he stays with it. Curry looking it over. Goes back up. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
And that's Curry showing some of that toughness. Not going to shy away from contact.
Outside Leonard. Back to Pippen. Nice move. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Great D that time from Giannis.
those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays? Shaq on attack.
Now here's James. 5 points in the game. Leonard with the ball. Wembanyama finds Leonard. In the paint, Kawhi gets it done.
And Kawhi is certainly one of the strongest players in the league at that position, just doing damage.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Some love for your Sacramento Kings Breakers.
On defense, the Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead early. Antetokounmpo passes to Kobe. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Pippen. To the inside, O'Neal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And sometimes Shaq is impossible to guard without fouling. He's this, like, overwhelming presence.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
And, guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Now, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
That free throw missing.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
And he's good on the second. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And here's James outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and we're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times in the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, D.A. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. Now, here is Chamberlain after LeBron James's miss. Curry, wide open. Oh, Curry, so accurate from three-point range.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Outside, James. Right at the free throw line. And it falls over the rim and in. James has got 10.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Ryan against Pippen. Now here's Bryant. He's guarded closely. O'Neal finds Curry. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Kobe. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds in this game. O'Neal against James. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Pippen. James wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist in this one. The Kings trail by 12. And here's Kobe. Still yet to score. Floats it up for Bryant. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
34 seconds left to play in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Abdul-Jabbar knocks it away.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great...
Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
LeBron gets behind the eyes of the defense for the highlight reel jam.
Here's Curry. 10 points for him. O'Neal a screen on LeBron. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Clippers. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Chamberlain is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Curry. Then there's Kobe. And it's Shaq in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. On its way from Curry for 2. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Pippen dishes to James. Pippen a screen on Curry. James with it. Chamberlain picks him up.
Shaquille O'Neal, first personal foul. First team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
LeBron James, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
LeBron James drills them both. Now Curry. 12 points for him. Pass to Chamberlain. Shaq against Abdul-Jabbar. O'Neal kicks to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Over Leonard. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 14. Leonard the pass to Wembanyama. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. James finds Abdul-Jabbar. Back to James. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. The tray. That's tipped. The Kings trail by 14. Bryant high post. Wembanyama on him. Bryant looking around. And no good that time. Good defense by Wembanyama. Leonard inside. Covered by Giannis. Leonard dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Pippen. Over Shaq. Pippen can't hit. Pippen's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Bryant passes to Chamberlain. Back to Bryant. Chamberlain against James. Chamberlain kicks to Kobe. Trying to end the drought. Bucket is good.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
With the floater, it's Wembanyama, top of the key. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so Bryant will bring it up for Sacramento. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to O'Neal. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
1:56 left to play in the third. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. D.A. thanks. Now here's Pippen after the miss from Stephen Curry. On the wing, Giannis. Guarded by Pippen with the step back. Second chance shot, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Pippen feeling it out a bit. James a screen on Curry. 5 to shoot. LeBron against Giannis. James misses.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Wembanyama against Curry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Curry does a great job of selling that up fake, and he forces the D to react, and they make the mistake.
The Kings shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's James. He's
okay. Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
Curry against LeBron. Shaq's screen on James. Sacramento again missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Jordan on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Pippen is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Kareem, and it's LeBron into the small forward. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. The Kings trail by 11. Now here's Bryant. Curry setting the pick for Kobe. Curry with it. Back to Bryant. All sorts of time. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside, James. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. James has got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers. Sacramento with the ball. Curry, a screen on Pippen. Kobe, the pass to Curry. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Wembanyama has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Leonard. Pass to Pippen. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Kicks it out to Leonard. Shoots over Kobe. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by LeBron. And the Clippers lead by 16.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Timeout, Sacramento.
Please welcome to the floor, your 916 crew.
On defense, the Clippers. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Curry against LeBron. They need this, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on LeBron James.
That's a good effort from Curry, just jumping right into the key, not minding who's around, and getting the call.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
2 shots.
Stephen Curry hits them both. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Clippers leading by 14. LeBron outside, from outside the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Right side out of the Kumbo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Pippen.
Watching Curry is an education on how to take advantage of whatever the defense is throwing your way.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And both free throws good for Curry. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Curry against Pippen. Pass to LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. LeBron's got 28 points for the game.
Incredible feel for the game. LeBron knows when it's his job to set the tone offensively.
Bryant passes to Curry. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Pippen against Kobe. To the paint. The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. The Kings trail by 15. Curry dishes to Giannis. Pass to Chamberlain, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Outside, James. High arcing shot. Now Wembanyama. Pass to James. Sacramento grabs the miss. Curry outside. Here's Shaq. Can't hit that one. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Los Angeles leading by 15. And here is LeBron. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Back to James. 4 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
The free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Kings trail by 16. Pass to Curry. LeBron against Kobe. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. And it's the Clippers ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pippen, the pass to Wembanyama. James outside. The fadeaway. And again, no good by the Clippers. Bryant against Leonard. Now here's Bryant, guarded closely. O'Neal kicks to Curry. Jacks up a three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And you see the power, but O'Neal shares it nicely as well.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.
So.
Nah, I think I'm pretty awesome. I'm gonna be trying to make myself. But every time I try and like adjust it a little bit, it'll change it. So usually I try and go for like a 3-level score and then.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. It's the Orlando Magic and the Sacramento Kings. So a look at our starters for Orlando. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4. The 3, James. O'Neal pulls it in. Curry against Bryant. Here's Pippen. Outside O'Neal. Down low. Outside for Wembanyama. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. First quarter of play, a minute in. From downtown, and Curry is good for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Pippen. The 3. And the Kings with another 3.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. James passes to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Curry from deep. And another 3 for Orlando.
Well, pre-shot preparation and being ready on the catch, that is Stephen Curry in a nutshell.
Curry's gone 2 for 2 from distance tonight. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Sacramento's head coach. I asked him outright how he planned to deal with Steph Curry. How does anyone deal with him? Coach joked. He went on to say, we'll try to contest every shot and chase him off the arc, but emphasis on try. Not easy to solve a problem with no good solution, I guess, BA.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now, here is James. To the inside. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
James passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Curry, covered by Bryant. Curry against Bryant. 5 on the clock. Left side Curry. Shoots over Bryant. Rebound by Sacramento. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Pippen. Bryant with it. He's covered by Curry. Outside for Wembanyama. Offline with a 3. Orlando trailing here. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to James.
Sacramento foul. Scottie Pippen. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Chamberlain. Now, here is James. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Here's Pippen. Now Wembanyama. O'Neal passes to Bryant. Timeout called. Sacramento.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
We've got some t-shirts. We are going out right now.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Second personal foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Shooting for Sacramento, Shaquille O'Neal. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. O'Neal, he's checked in for Orlando. That one misses. Magic trail by 3. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's O'Neal. They double him with Bryant. And stolen by Leonard. Got a piece of it. Curry against Bryant. Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's James on the wing. 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo outside. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Oh, he is so confident with the ball in his hands. Giannis can practically make magic happen.
James against Leonard. The 3 is up. The shot no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Kings on top. They're up by 1. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
On the court for the Magic, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5. The Kings leading. Here's Pippen. He's scoreless. Inside. Leonard inside. He's covered by Curry. Leonard, good.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
On the wing, Curry. Back to James. Curry looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good work defensively by Leonard. Sacramento leading by 3. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Bryant outside. Puts up a deep 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Bryant's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Antetokounmpo outside. James, a screen on Leonard. Antetokounmpo, pass to James. Here's Chamberlain. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Chamberlain's got his first points of the game.
You know, if you want any chance of contesting that shot, you have got to put a bigger defender on it.
Bryant against Antetokounmpo. Bryant, no good.
Nice move to get inside, but then the D's right there waiting for him.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Always willing to embrace contact. LeBron James has the kind of frame that can absorb it any time.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. On offense, here are the Kings to the paint. Here's Bryant, and then Bryant with the dunk.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Antetokounmpo against Leonard. And here's James.
Sacramento foul. Scottie Pippen. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And here's Curry for 3. Oh, Curry, a sick triple.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Sacramento calls timeout.
Your Sacramento Kings Breakers. Make some noise.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And he lobs it up top.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now, here is James. Not a lot of room. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Curry. James, outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Rebounded by Pippen.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Outside Wembanyama from deep. And Wemby rips one from long distance.
And we are used to seeing bigs these days hit threes, but the skill of Wembanyama from deep is impressive.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, covered by Wembanyama. The three from Curry. Rebound by Sacramento. Leonard passes to Pippen. Outside Wembanyama. Now here's Bryant. He's covered by Curry. Fades and shoots. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Curry against Bryant. Right side Curry. 5 to shoot. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Here's Bryant inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Leonard inside. Check by James. Leonard can't get it to go. Magic trail by 5. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. Takes the three. The kick out. Curry jacks up a three. Pure from three-point range. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
James against Leonard. From outside the arc. Can't get it to drop. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Kings on top. They lead by a bucket. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Orlando trailing here. We've got Kawhi Leonard. He's out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Pippen in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Curry finds some space. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 14.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Bryant, right side. Fires for 3. Hits a three-pointer. And Sacramento leads by 3.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Curry. Here's Chamberlain. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Bryant outside. Here's the 3. And another Sacramento 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bryant. Here's Pippen. From deep, Wembanyama. Orlando with a rebound. Chamberlain's got 5 rebounds tonight. Magic trail by 4. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here he goes. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Abdul-Jabbar, 2 shots.
First one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. The Kings leading. Sacramento calls timeout.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
All right, fans, it is dance game time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
To Bryant. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. Clock at 6. Launches it. Here's O'Neal. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. O'Neal's got 5.
Boy, I don't think he'll get a screen assist for that pick, but they get the points, and that's all that matters.
Outside Curry. 4-3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Bryant against Antetokounmpo. Outside for Wembanyama. Back to Leonard. Screen by O'Neal. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Magic. Chamberlain's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's James from the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. There's a screen. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Now here's Curry. 17 points in the game. For the tie. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Leonard for 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. James can't get it to go.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Bryant, a screen on Curry. James against Bryant. James brings the double team. Here's Pippen. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Bryant's got 3 assists tonight.
He kept his cool despite the double team and finds the open man.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. James outside. They set the pick. From deep three-point range. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. Leonard with the ball. Fires from deep. And so it's Sacramento with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. They've got Stephen Curry. Also, Giannis Antetokounmpo out there. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You know, he's doing whatever he wants on offense in this one.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Magic trail by 10. James outside. The 3 ball. James can't get that one to fall. Down low. O'Neal. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Pass to James. Here's Chamberlain. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. The fadeaway. That one's good from James on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, it's very hard to guard LeBron James because he's a 3-level scorer. Catches the defense off guard, just pulls up into that mid-range.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Curry. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. Let's go with a 3. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
I'll tell you, it is a thing of beauty watching Steph Curry shoot jumpers. An unbelievable feel and touch.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
We've got T-shirts. Who wants one? Get up and get loud.
Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on the Sacramento head coach talking to his team, and despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead. BA?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Sacramento leading by 7. Here's Pippen. Leonard outside. Shot clock at 6. Tipped. Now here is James. Guarded closely. Fires it. And it's Orlando with another.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
So it's Sacramento now. The Magic making their last shot.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Kings, Kobe Bryant, taking 2 shots.
That one's off. And he sinks the second. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Orlando. 6-point game. James outside. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Bryant. Curry's shot is off.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Outside Wembanyama. Here's the screen by Bryant. Wembanyama finds Bryant. And he's going for the lob. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Orlando, Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Kings lead by 5. Leonard passes to Pippen. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Bryant a screen on Curry. Here's Pippen. Money on the 19-footer. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter here. Now James. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. inbound pass. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Magic trail by 5. James, right side. Shoots over Bryant. Second chance shot. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Pippen. Lets the three fly. LeBron with the rebound. Here's Orlando. And here is Antetokounmpo. Leonard defending. Antetokounmpo against Leonard. Antetokounmpo, pass to Chamberlain. Tries it from the block. And it's rejected. Antetokounmpo against Leonard. Pass to O'Neal. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
.44 seconds left in the final quarter. Now here's O'Neal. From 18 feet away, Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Now, here is James. Pass to Chamberlain. Ooh, it's stolen away. And so they foul intentionally. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. Orlando calls timeout. They're losing by 6. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
And it's the Magic with the ball. They trail by 6. And here's Curry for 3. Rebound by Sacramento. They've led by as much as 10. And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for your Kings, Scottie Pippen. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Orlando calls timeout. They're down by 8. Guys, what do you think?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
And the basket by Curry. So the Kings win it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And we present the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.